Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see Biruni in India, chapter 64. Before going into this video, please like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Biruni in India. There are totally 80 chapters in this book, and now we are going to see chapter 64 titled On the Rights and Customs which the other caste besides the Brahmins practice during their lifetime. Duties of single caste. Here he tells about the duties of each and every caste which were prevalent at that time. The Kshatriyas can read and they can also learn Vedas, but they cannot teach Vedas. And they have to offer to the fire and they have to follow the rules which were given in the Puranas, and they have to rule the people and defend them. This is their task. And the Kshatriyas gird himself with a single cord of threefold yajna parita and a single other cord of cotton. And this he can do only after he attains the age of 12. And the duty of the Vaishya is to practice agriculture and cultivate the land and to take care of the cattle and mainly remove the needs of the Brahmins. And he is only allowed to gird himself with a single yajna pavita which is made of two cords. The Shudras are like servants to the Brahmins, taking care of the affairs of the Brahmins and serving the Brahmins. And if, though being very poor, that is extremely poor, how much ever he desires, he has to be without a yajnapatra, and he girds himself only with the linen one. And every action which is a privilege given to the Brahmins, like prayers, reciting the Vedas and offering sacrifices to the fire, is all forbidden to the Sutras. And to what extent they are prohibited is, if the Sutra or a Vaishya is said to have recited the Veda, and if the Brahmins go and inform this to the ruler will cut off the Sutra or Vaishya's tongue, because that is said to be a crime, a terrible crime which they cannot accept. But they can do meditation on God, works of piety, and also they can give alms. All this is allowed for them, and everyone has to do only the occupation which their caste is allowed to do. They should not do the task of the other caste, like a Brahmin should not trade, a Shudra should not commit himself to agriculture, because all these are considered as sin or crime. And there's a story which happened at the time when King Rama ruled. It is the story of the Kandila Brahmana. It is said that at that time a human life was a very long span, and a child will never die before its father. And it is said that at one time a Brahmin came saying that his son died before him. He was alive but his son died, and he brought the dead child to the king and told him that something has happened here, some rotten affair has happened in the state, and because of that only my son has died before me. Immediately Rama started inquiring about this. He sent his officials and they found out that a Kandala has taken great pains in performing worship and in self-torment, like he tormented himself worshipping the god. Immediately the king wrote to him and found him on the banks of Ganga hanging upside down. Immediately the king bent his bow, shot at him and pierced his bowels, and he said that this is it, I am killing you because you have done something which is not allowed, which will not, you are not allowed to do. And after this he came back home, and when he came back home he found the son of the Brahmin alive. And all other men except the Kandala, as far as they are not Hindus, are called Milicha. Milicha means unclean people, because they kill men and slaughter animals and eat the flesh of cows. But the philosophic opinion about all things being equal is all these differences of classes or caste all originated. And what happened is, one set of people started treating the other set of people as fools. But all men are equal to each other. Because Vasudeva has said this, that is to those who are seeking salvation. He says, in the judgment of the intelligent man, the Brahmin and Kandela are equal, friend and the foe, faithful and deceitful, even the serpent and the weasel. And if to the eyes of the intelligence all things are equal, then only to the ignorant people they will appear as separated and different. And Vasudeva, when he speaks to Arjuna, he says, if the civilization of the world is that which is intended, that is, the world is intended to be civilized, and if the direction of it cannot proceed without our fighting for the purpose of suppressing evil, we should fight. We are intelligent people and we want to suppress evil in this world, so we are fighting. Then it is the duty of us who, like us who are intelligent, we should act and we should fight, not to bring an end to which is deficient within us. We should know what we lack, but because it is necessary for the purpose of healing what is ill, and we should banish all the destructive elements. Because the ignorant people will imitate us because they think we are intelligent, like how children imitate their elders. They really don't know the real aim and purpose of actions, but they will imitate, for their nature has an aversion to intellectual methods, and they use force only in order to act in accordance with the influences of lust and passion on their senses. And in all this, the intellect and educated man is directly the contrary of them. Here ends chapter 64. If you have anything to say, please write it in the comment box. It will be very useful to others. Thank you.